Hello, hello, hello. Count here, back with another Unity graph theory shortest path solver thing. All right, so in this episode, I guess I might as well jump in right away. And I'm not sure if I'm talking in a slightly deeper voice than I normally do, but whatever. Anyway, so today what we're going to be doing is the following. If you can even read it, it looks rather tiny if you ask me. So let's go ahead and scale it up so you can actually read it. Okay, I think 23 is a pretty good size. Actually, I think I'll do 22. That's the same thing. 24, 25, 26, 27, 24, 28, 200. Yeah, 22. Let's just do 22. So we are going to be fixing the UI. I think I already fixed all the UI if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. Then we also added a title page, and this thing's public, right? Yeah, it is. Anyway, so we added a title page and we put the exit button. And oh yeah, we need to actually put the exit button, which is probably the most important thing that we have to do. Then we have to actually, this one's probably the most important things. Yeah. So let me go ahead and open up get started right away because I'm probably going to be doing other things after this stream. So yeah. Anyway. All right. Yeah. So we're opening up our scripts, and what is it? There's also the cam interaction script. So enable cam control. Wait, what is enable cam control? Where is that? Enable cam control. Mode. Oh, it's in the mode manager. Wait, it's in the mode manager. What? You know, I don't know why. I probably should have made this a lot simpler and just said can interact. Have a boolean here. It's a public static boolean, and all it needs to say is can interact. Public static boolean can interact. Okay, so this is a bit of an awkward. No, okay. Camera interact. So basically, all we need to do is say if camera interact is equal to false, just return. Now I'm not sure why I have so many of these things, so I might as well clean up the script a bit. I'm not sure if I can. Let me see if I can. So we have the enable cam control. All right, so basically, if it determines if the camera controls are enabled or not. But why is it in the okay. I'm going to set this to void, and I'm going to just comment this out. And then in here, instead, I'm going to do cam interaction dot camera interact set to true. Set to false. Oh wait, if it's not in the menu, oh, we can set it to true. And then here we'll do cam interaction dot camera interact set to false. Because let's be honest here, yeah. That is not how you spell false. And I'm going to actually go ahead and comment this out because you never know. All right, and then executing command. If the player command prompt is executing a command, I think that one's fine, but I'm not sure about that one. Okay, this one's just a very specific set of things that I needed to actually put. And well, I don't know. I'm just gonna see if this works, and if it doesn't, then okay, fine. And we have a compiler error because the camera. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. You win. Not only will you do that, we'll make this a Boolean, and I'm not sure why on earth Visual Studio does not, I don't know, tell me the errors in the entire solution. I'm pretty sure. I'm salty. Okay, anyway. All right, anyway, we're just gonna put those back. You know what? Fine. We'll just make it simple for ourselves. Well, not really simple. It's just gonna make things gonna make things rather, you know, unnecessary. Who cares? Okay, we're gonna do that instead. Then, so that way we can keep this thing here. And of course, what we now need to do is, where is it? UI Manager. Under this, we want to go to our lock cursor script. Not only do we want to do this, we also want to do cam interaction dot camera interact set equal to true, because if allow the camera to interact. So basically that, and then we do cam interaction dot camera interact set to false. That it should be camera cannot interact. There you go. Cursor is visible, and then over here, cursor is visible right here. Invisible right there. All right, so hopefully now that will take care of the major issue. You okay there, Unity? Fixed all the errors? All right, let's go ahead and save. And with that, let's go ahead and go to this thing and see if, right, okay, I'm just gonna run a build, because I think running builds is actually just how I'm going to be doing it in terms of testing from now on, because let's face it, let's just face it, there's just stuff that, I don't know, it's not that, it's just, I had to do a lot of fixing to the UI to actually make it work. It was really annoying, like really annoying. So I'm pretty sure I got it to work. So I also should probably prevent any resolution that's not 16 by 9. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get out the tesseract. I actually made the graph like huger. So let me go ahead and go here. And if I was to click, all right, perfect. So if we were to do that and then we were to click, good, we can't interact. So yeah, that's perfect. And well, yeah, I just love this. Look at how many paths there are. 24 different paths. I don't know why I can't get over that. It's so cool. There's just like 24 different paths, and yeah. So yeah, and well, also yeah, I'm pretty sure all of the UI is fixed. I basically tested everything. It pretty much works. So, and well, there's actually some other things that I did. There's also this huge graph that I made. I found it on, I just kind of, in order to test my algorithm, I kind of just took a bunch of online examples and tried to see if it worked. And well, yeah, it did work. And well, yeah, so you can see that, hey, there's one shortest path, and then there's another one that's also Same, and then there should be another one, I believe. Yeah, like that. And with that, you only have two. I'm not sure if I should change the color to red. I don't know why. I feel like I should make it red, but then I don't know. It's gonna look. I'm not sure if, with this color of blue. I'm not sure if it's gonna look nice. Also, the green's kind of very. It does pop out quite a bit. So yeah. Anyway. And well, yeah, I mean, I get it that the 3D graphics, the 3D graph aesthetics might be a little bit too much, but I don't know. I just think it's cool. I think the 3D graph thing is pretty cool. Anyway, so yeah, you can definitely see that, yeah, the UI is basically fixed. I'm not sure what to do about this. Okay, it basically means that doing it in solve mode is kind of not an option. But yeah, I kind of did figure out how to. I figured out all the issues, and well, yeah, we can actually go ahead and do that. We can do everything. However, there is one major issue: cannot exit the game because I didn't actually add any functionality to that button. So yeah, I'm gonna have to just press Alt F4 right here, and let me go ahead and save just because I don't want to see the UI like that. So yeah, there is one thing that I probably need to do. There's actually, I believe all the scripts are perfectly fine. However, there is one major thing. I do not know I don't actually know which, I don't even think I need a game manager. That's the thing. I don't know if I need a game manager because if I'm honest, everything pretty much works fine on its own. And well, I'm not sure if it would just be excessive to just, I'm not sure if it would just be excessive to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and rename this to world, a world space like that. So that way we can determine like, hey, this is the canvas for the UI and whatnot. Okay, so, but yeah, I do not know any reason to actually make a game manager. At most, I just, I just, I don't really, yeah, I don't see any purpose to make a game manager. Like, well, the game manager is supposed to handle like many functions like I don't know, like bringing you between scenes and whatnot. I'm not sure if I should add like a return to the title screen kind of thing. But if I'm completely honest with you, I don't want to be able to choose the saved. I don't really want to have that there. I want the choose your save thing, like the one to choose your save in the I want it to be on this page. Like that's why I have it automatically come out. Now I know it looks odd because it just kind of everything comes in and whatnot, but I'm gonna have like a little splash screen that plays before all of this, so that way by the time it fades, but I'm not sure. I might as well. I'm not sure if I will. I'll go ahead and work on the splash screen right now. It's going to be a completely white screen. I guess I might as well do it. I might as well do it. So, um, apart from the player UI, I'm going to also have a panel. It's going to. Why is it under the player UI? I did not want it under the player UI. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, this one is going to be a splash screen. Now, obviously, this one is going to need its own kind of script. So I'm going to make a little thing here. This actually no, this is going to be. I think this would be more fitting to be a miscellaneous kind of script. This is a delete object. Temporary temp obj. We're going to call it that, temp obj. And well, under temporary obj, it basically does something like it does something like this. We're gonna get rid of all the system.collections, and we're gonna get rid of the system.collections.generic. We're gonna swap it around because I prefer it that way, and we are gonna get rid of this. So at the very first start, we're going to have a public, not a static. We're gonna have a public float. This one is going to be delete after. This is going to be the delete time. And basically, under here, we're going to have an enumerator. This one is going to be called delete object. Can I do this? Okay, and then we take a float. This is called the time. We're gonna call it the time. Actually, let's just call it, just do wait time. Wait time, and then here we'll do yield return new wait for seconds. And obviously, of course, this is going to be taking the wait time. And then over here, what we'll do is a destroy. Where's destroy immediate? Destroy game object. Actually, what am I? Oh my gosh, I didn't even need that. I could have literally just done this. I could have just done destroy the game object, and after delete time, and why not? We'll set a delete time of optional to be 5 seconds or something. I don't know. I'm gonna make it long. So in this thing, the splash screen, I want it to be completely white, just completely white. I don't want to give it the background or any, yeah, I just want it to be completely white. And well, I'm not really sure what to put on it yet because there's currently, right now there's currently nothing that I really know what to put on it. So we're gonna go ahead and or should I have it be completely black and then fade to white? I don't know. I don't know. That's something I can do. It's completely, it's literally just going to be a, but if anything, let's go ahead. I guess we might as well do our temporary object on this. And well, we're going to test it out. So after 5 seconds, so 1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000, 4, 1000, 5, 1000. Yep, there we go. So yeah, with that, we basically can delete the object. You managed to do that. So technically, all we need to do is add some animations with. So let me go ahead and go to our animations. Wow, everything is just UI. And over here, let's create a new folder. This one is going to be the splash screen. Actually, no. Why would no? This is going to be fade in. Fade. We're just going to call it fade. Rather than making this a splash screen, I'm going to make this a fade. Now I think about it, I don't want to actually make this be a temporary object. Or unless, of course, I make it a prefab and only create it when necessary. However, you know what? We'll just Okay, but the basic idea is this. Under the fade, I guess that's something I could put in a game manager, like a fade thing. I guess, yeah. But okay, let's go ahead and animate this thing. So there are a few animations that we can do. We can do a fade. We're gonna have a fade in. Yeah, fade in. Now, of course, under the fade in, actually, let's keep this black. Now, under the fade in, all we need to do is take this guy, and we're gonna take this thing right there, and I don't know how many seconds. I'm gonna leave it to be about the same for maybe, we'll do it this for this amount of time. I'm gonna change it again, but it's going to technically be a constant, and then after that many seconds, we can go ahead and get rid of it. So yeah, with that, it basically looks something like this. All right, so now that doesn't look like too much, but we're gonna do now a fade. We're gonna do fade out. Now fade out is obviously much more simple. It's also very simple. All we don't even need to do add a delay or anything. All we just need to do is take this. It actually should start at alpha 0. Then maybe after, how many seconds was that? It was 20. Okay, we're gonna have this fade in. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's preview it. Thank you. Preview it. Preview. All right. Now I guess I don't really know what to. For the sake of consistency, I'm going to go ahead and move this to the 55 mark, and I'm going to also instead take this and put it here. So that way the clips are the same exact length, just for consistency. I guess I might as well make a game manager. However, I am not really sure as to why I would need. Over here, we're gonna go ahead and we technically want to put this on an object that doesn't actually. You doing okay there? Okay, yeah, we are. We want to put this on an object that is completely static. And if I'm honest, this is not a game manager. I'm gonna not call this a game manager. I don't think this is a game manager at all. I would call this the space manager or something, or the editor manager. What is this thing called? I'll just call it manager for now. But let me check what I called this scene. The graph scene. So this is the graph. I guess it would be the graph manager because technically I plan to have a completely different scene that actually handles this. So I am actually completely unaware as to how to actually get rid of it. So yeah, back in Unity, we're gonna go ahead and create another empty when it can. Okay, this game object we're gonna put at the very top, and obviously this one is actually going to be our game manager. Game manager, how are we doing there, YouTube? You okay? You okay, YouTube? I think you are. All right, so let's go ahead and reset you. I said reset. Okay, so let's go back to our scene. Now, obviously, this guy is not going to be. It's not really going to be anything. It's just kind of a thing. It just sits there. You know, you can see him. Just sits there. And well, the game manager, you guessed it, is going to get our good old GameManager. This guy, he is going to handle basically everything regarding anything, or everything regarding the movement between scenes and whatnot. So I'm gonna actually have this one. Actually, hold on a second. I really, now that I think about it, if I have a fade out, I might as well have the player be able to go back to the, the title screen if I have a fade out. So let me go ahead and let me hide this thing for now because it's kind of just in the way. So under our canvas, we want to go to our, it's under the menu, the pause, not the pause button, but the pause menu. Now, let me go ahead and bring them over here. Right up, we have our giant exit button, but right above him, I want to also add to return to. I want to add the return to. I would bring up a confirmation, but I'm too lazy to do any of that, so I'm just gonna have it completely exit the game. I really don't want to. Let's be honest. I don't want to actually add a confirm action kind of thing here. I already kind of coded that thing for this. I only coded for the save manager, and I'm just going to. You know what? Fine. We're just gonna have a game object completely in the center of this, and we'll just have it say exit the game and whatnot. But basically, we just have to control which one the button does. So under this thing, we're gonna take our not that close button. We're gonna take the exit to the. Oh, this is exit to menu. Why is it slightly to the? Okay, there. We have our exit to menu. Is this going to be called the exit program? This isn't exactly a game. Okay, exit game, fine. We're gonna do exit game. Then we're gonna over here exit. This one is our exit game, and then here we'll have exit to menu. So now instead of saying exit game, it's going to say return to title. Return to title. Return to title screen. Now, obviously, this one's going to be a lot smaller. We're going to maybe do 22. However, we're going to go ahead and take this guy and make him a lot smaller. I'm feeling the text is still a little too large. Make it like 15, 14, 13, 17. Let's do 17. And, well, okay, it's black. And with that, we want to exit to the menu. We want to change the I guess we'll go ahead and put it right here then. I guess. This one should be a 0. Does that look okay? If I'm honest with myself, it looks a little too cramped at the bottom there. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should move up the save and load button. So I'm over here. I'm just gonna bring it up like maybe 65. This one is going to be at Okay, we're gonna do try, no, 10, 15. Okay, there we go. That looks all right. And then this one, we're gonna go ahead and make this negative 30, 45, 45, 50. I think 50 is all right. And with that, let's go ahead and save. I also would like to see how this looks like now in our, actually, I'll go ahead and still move it a little bit more down when I get there. I just want to see what it looks like in our good old build. Hopefully, excuse me. Made with Unity, and let's see what it looks like. Let's open up our menu. Maybe it looks fine. Looks fine. But yeah, like I said, I think I kind of want to move this guy a little bit more down. Just closer to the maybe 70, not 70, 70? Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine now. So I'll go ahead and keep that open because I still need to actually code the game manager right here. So in here, I'm gonna have a private variable. This one is going to actually specifically be. I can't believe I'm going to do this, but I'm going to use an enum. It's going to be an enum. I can't actually make it private. And this one is going to be the exit state. This one, this is going to be menu or game. So obviously we're going to have a private exit state. This one is going to be the exit state. Now over here we're going to have a public function, a public. Do I even need this enum? It's a little excessive. I'm going to use an integer. And here I'm going to say 0 is to turn to 0 is exit game, and a 1 is equal to return to title page. Return to title. Oh, I could have said return to title page here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Exit game, exit menu. This one's going to be return to title page. There we go. Much more nice. Return to title screen. Return to title page. Title page. Title. You know what? Never mind. Screen. This is not a book. I'm just like, no, this is not a book. So I'm going to return to title screen instead because, yeah, like I said. Anyway, so public void. This one is going to be exit state and public void exit exit button, and this one will take in an integer, which is going to say the exit type. So we're going to do a switch exit type, case 0, and then break, case 1, break. And with that, we also going to need a public void confirm exit. So in this case, if we basically need confirm exit, yeah. In this case, yeah, this one will basically set exit state equal to 0 and exit state equal to 1. Now, if you're wondering why I didn't just put, like, exit state equal to the exit type, I don't know, I don't trust it. Anyway, and here we're going to do is a confirm exit. When we confirm the exit, we want to do a switch exit state. Case 0, we want to get out of the how the player exits the graph scene. There we go. And there we go. And in case it's this, we want to do application.quit. Application.quit, and this one will be application.scene. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly what this is. So this one is going to be exit the program, and then this one is check exit state, and over here will be returns to title screen. Now obviously I don't have a title screen yet, so I can't actually do that. And we might as well make this a return instead, because you know it's there's nothing else to do after that. But so under this, we now have to make some. We have to make some more UI. More UI. I hate this. Okay. Look, I'm a little bit tired of making UI. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. I would put this under the. I would love to put that under the pause menu. However, it appears that that is not going to be the case. You know, let's just see what we. What the heck did I just do? I'm just gonna. I don't know what I just undid, but okay. I'm going to go ahead and just expand this a bit. I don't want it to cover the entire screen. I just want to. Maybe this one can be negative 250. This one, actually, that's a little too big. I'm gonna take it like that. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm gonna make this a completely black, and I want this to be kind of dark. And this one is going to be, this is going to be confirm exit. And under here, we want to have a panel, which obviously this panel is not going to have a raycast target, but it's going to also have the panel. There we go, like that. And we want to set this to a white, while also making sure that it does that. We also need to make sure that this does not have the background thing, so we're going to get rid of that as well. So under this, we have our panel. This one is going to be our outline. And then we also need to create, oh, I also forgot that I need to probably plug in my laptop. It's all right. It's all right. Probably would have been just a tiny bit laggy, but it's all right. Anyway, so here we just want to get a not Arial text. We want a Calibri because I just want to use it. Anyway, we're going to put it to the middle, and we see, are you sure you want to, are you sure you want to quit? Are you sure you want to exit? Okay, now I have a feeling I should probably have a reference to using Unity engine.ui, because there's going to be different things for, so private int. So this is going to be this is going to be a public text. This is going to be confirm exit text. Now it sounds a little strange, but over here we're going to actually do confirm exit text.text is going to be equal to are you sure you want to exit the program, with a question mark, obviously. What do you think I am? What do you think I do? I don't know how. What do you think? I don't know how to do grammar? Of course I don't. JK, I don't know. I'm okay with grammar. Make sure you want to return to the title screen. All right, so with that, And we'll go ahead and we want to go ahead and put this one to the very top, like so. We also would like to actually, let me make another panel up here. Obviously, all this one needs is it's right here, panel. We want to make it also white, and we don't want to make it a raycast target. So we're gonna go ahead, make it extend to the top like that. And under our text, this one will go ahead and expand out the entire thing. This panel is going to be the title, or actually label. And we'll go ahead and increase the font size a bit, like maybe 22. And I'm just to make sure that it doesn't look awkward I'm going to go ahead and make this 3 on all sides. So that way there's just a tiny margin, just a tiny bit of a margin so that it doesn't just go off. Anyway, and here we'll have 2 buttons. Now under this confirm exit, we're going to have a button, which I'm going to go ahead and design myself because it looks absolutely ugly. I'm going to get rid of the UI sprite. We're going to set it to none. I said we're going to set this to none. There we go. So now we just have that. And of course, we need to edit the text because we don't want it to have Calibri. Let's go ahead and make the UI just a tiny bit larger. 17, 18, 19, 20, 18. I'm going to do 18. So, and this one's going to say, obviously going to say confirm. And of course, why is in Unity text just black? Why? Okay, anyway. Actually, no. I'm going to make this, no, we're not going to do a best fit. We're going to make this completely white. And you're going to be like, why? Because this one's going to be black. The highlighted color is going to be just a slight white, just a little bit brighter. And the press color, we're going to make it, very bright. Now we're not going to disable it. So under this button, we also would like to have a panel. And let me make sure that not a raycast target. This panel is not going to be a raycast target either, because this one is obviously going to get our panel. There we go, our panel. And we make this completely white. Our confirm, I have a confirm button. So this one is the confirm exit, and we're going to duplicate that, and then we're going to say cancel exit. Now this one is going to be a lot easier to do because this is going to be canceled. Okay, no. Over here, the cancel button will how do I want to do this? I guess I'll go ahead and center it like that. Then we're gonna lower it. Oh my gosh, no, we do not want any navigation. So for the cancel, we're gonna go -60. The confirm exit, we want to go +60. Oh my gosh, it looks so bad. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and lower that. You're gonna keep this one at the middle. However, the cancel will be a lot lower, maybe -100. And then we're gonna, I think that with that, let's add the cancel. The cancel is gonna be rather simple. All we need to do is to take the confirm exit like this, a game object, set active to false. That's literally all it needs to do. So that's rather funny. And under this, you want to go ahead and our label. Let me go ahead to go to the game manager. Actually, no, I have a feeling this should, now I have a, I don't want to put this here because this is supposed to be a static thing. It's not supposed to, it's only supposed to handle certain things. And well, if it doesn't exist in all instances, in all scenes, then it's going to kind of have some problems. And well, just to make this a lot simple, we're going to also have an option for public void, which is going to be exit program, just like that. No things required. It's going to, all this is going to do application dot quit, and with that, there are, oh wait, what is this? Exit code? What is exit code? What? What does that mean? Oh, whatever. I don't know what it means. I'm just not going to worry about it. And all we just need to do is do exit, no, not exit button, exit program, like that. And I mean, so this is such that we can actually just have a button that allows you to do such. So we got rid of that, so that's fine. We, rather than doing this title, instead we're gonna just have it say, "Are you sure?" Instead, nothing complicated. Just, "Are you sure?" Because let's face it, it doesn't really matter that much. So we're just gonna say, "Are you sure?" Are you sure? Just like that, and we're gonna go ahead and, because it's rather rather simple, we're just gonna go ahead and make that a lot bigger. Also, the confirm button, I believe I want to move it just a tiny bit off, so maybe like 10. Again, that's fine. Now, all I need to do is to, okay, when we press the, okay, so now we actually need to have some functionality. So let me go ahead and do the confirm exit. Let me hide that away. Under the exit to menu, we need to go to our game manager. This one, you do exit button. This one is going to be a 1. Then under our exit game, I'm not sure if I want to call it a game. I really am questioning if I want to call it a game. Seriously though, I don't think, I wouldn't call this a game. I would call it a program, so like exit program, like that. So like that, some big letters. Under our pause menu. So yeah, we do that. Not only when we do that, we also need to be able to, we can't just do that, we also need to make sure that we call on the confirm exit. So under here, with the confirm exit, take our game object and set active to true for both this is the exit to menu, this exit game. So then under here again, we need to take our confirm exit and make it true. There we go. Go ahead and build, so that way we can actually test. I don't think I added the functionality to the confirm, but whatever, I don't care. I just want to, never mind. Go ahead and just go back. And under this, we want to go to our canvas. Go to our canvas again. We're going to go back to the thing menu, the pause menu. We need to make sure that we add the functionality to our confirm exit. So we're going to go on click, set on click, get our GameManager, and confirm exit, like that. And just making sure, I will just put a debug.log right here. This one, send to title screen, just to make sure that I'm not missing anything. All right. Let's go ahead and save in Unity too. No, we're not gonna. We're gonna build. We're gonna build. Go ahead and build. All right, so let's go ahead and play. Made with Unity. Hopefully that doesn't scare people off. Okay. Then over here we can go ahead and we can return to the title screen. We can load graph. We can do some. We can take some settings. We just can't cancel changes. Return to the title screen. Are you sure? Cancel. Want to exit? Are you sure? No. Are you sure? Let's. Okay, right now that should not do anything. And right now, yeah, this should close the program. Actually, before we exit the program, actually, yeah, that's fine. So when you send to the title screen, there's a few things that we actually need to do. We probably are going to need a system. We're probably going to need to do an I enumerator. But as of now, there are some things that we probably need to do. I believe I've fixed the UI, so I'm just gonna, actually no. We still haven't even worked on the title page. It's 2 o'clock, it's, when, okay. I'm kind of thinking about when I'm gonna stop because I still have stuff to do. You know, gotta prioritize things. So yeah, yeah, just a little important. I'm sorry for hurting your eyes or whatever, but let me think. I don't want to reach 2 hours, but I think I'm okay with 2 hours and 1 hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, I think I'll do with that. So I'm not sure if I should start on the thing yet. Let me go ahead and go reference Mr. Brackeys over here because, let me face it, Brackeys, Brackeys is amazing. What am I saying? Let's face it, Brackeys knows coding a lot better than I do. Yeah, I said it. Well, I mean, obviously he's better than me. What do you think? Look at what I make. I'm literally, of course he's better than me. I don't even know what sound I just made. Okay, anyway, let's ignore that I even said that. Let me look. I'm gonna be watching a Brackets video. The Brackets video. Got a Brackets video. Okay, Brack. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. So our game manager, we're gonna have to be doing this using. Oh, what the heck is it? Wait, what? Unsafe? Oh, using Unity engine dot scene management. All right. So that's something rather important. And well, for sending to the title screen, we're probably just going to do scene manager dot, and we did load scene. What is all this? The scene name. I'm wondering if I should do a scene name or the index. I'll just put it 0 for now. But right now, currently it's kind of funny because technically this is technically this is technically done in here. But before we do that, we're probably also going to be using system.collections because we need to fade. Basically, we need to fade out. Then we can load the scene. And basically, to do that, we're going to go ahead and do we're going to make a private, or we can make this public. Maybe it should be a private. We're going to make a private enum, enumerator, a private enumerator. And well, this one is going to be load scene, private load scene, and this is going to be a float wait time. So we do a yield return new wait for seconds, and then of course we add in our wait time, and then we do, of course, you probably need to include our int scene. We're going to call this the load scene index. So all right, so we do scene manager dot load scene, and then we put in our load scene index. But of course, we're probably also going to need a private void or fade in. We also have a private void fade out. Now to do this, we're going to have to do some things. One thing I would like to do is have a public game object. This one is going to be our fade screen prefab. And of course, we don't want this thing to always exist. Let's just face that. Let's just face it. We don't want this thing to always exist. And as a private, we're going to have the fade object prefab. Basically, we want to have an animator, and this is going to say the fade obj anim, just as a private. And well, basically, we want to instantiate. We're going to get a game object reference. This is going to be the fade call it fade object. Fade object equal to the instantiate. We get our fade object prefab, and then we transform. Transform is going to be the canvas. I think it's under special objects. So special object dot script dot what is it? Canvas. Okay, for some odd reason that's not in the special objects, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the special objects. So public, this is going to be a canvas. Should I do a transform? This I don't know. This is going to be the main canvas. And basically we want to go to our main to special objects.script.main canvas. Yeah, like that. And then what we want to do is get the animator. So we're going to, I don't even think we need to make this a variable. We can probably just get rid of that. So here we're going to do is an animator. This is going to be the fade anim. This is equal to fade obj dot get component. It's going to have an animator, animator. And basically, we want to play a specific type of animation from this. So we're going to do fade anim dot play, and this is going to probably be fade in. I guess we also would like to have access to the color of the and well, basically we actually want to destroy the fade object after, I don't know, we're gonna go with 3 seconds. And well, this one's going to be rather similar to this. We're going to copy paste it right there, and this one's going to actually be the fade out. And well, yeah, that's actually literally it. So under this, when we load a scene, we basically want to do a fade out. Now we're going to go ahead, and when we exit the program, we don't actually need to do that. And then we have to do a start coroutine, and over here we're going to need to say load scene, and the wait time, this depends actually. I'm going to go ahead and start off with 0.55 seconds. Why is it a string? Okay, I don't even know why I set that to a string. We're going to load 0. So actually on void start, I actually would like to have a little thing called fade in. That's something I should do. So now let's go ahead and actually make this guy a prefab. So his color is currently black. We also need to actually set up its animator. So here we're actually going to make an empty state. It's going to be we're just going to call it empty. And this one is actually going to be the default. Set layer as default. And well, our fade in, fade out will just go to the exit. That's how it's going to work. Let's go ahead and move it somewhere just so that it looks a little interesting. It has an exit time. Oh, why would it have a transition duration? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and copy this value here. I would like to know what this exact value is. So I guess I'll go ahead and just test it out. Wait, no, stop. We forgot to make a prefab. Okay, I'm going to make sure that it has an animator. Okay, we got an animator. It does have an animator, and let's go ahead and make it a prefab. Under our prefab, we're going to take and put our little fade here, and then we're going to delete it from the scene. Go to our game manager, and we want to put our fade game object right there. And it didn't even do anything. Why did it not fade in? Why did it not fade in? Wait a minute, what is the animation called? Why didn't it play? Oh, right. We also need to have an access to this thing. Okay, we need to go to our main camera. I believe the special, yeah, no, it's on in the graph manager. Under special objects, we actually need to set the canvas. So I'm gonna take our canvas, yeah, there we go. The main canvas. Right. I'm not sure if okay. Did I completely forget that? I think I was stupid enough to remember that to forget that it literally is just okay. Hello? What the heck was that? What? Okay, that was weird. Let me go ahead and go to this guy. Let's go to its animator. It's okay. What? It has an exit time. How do we determine the? Where is it? Pause, menu, fade. Fade in has a length of a bit more than a second. So we only want to wait a bit more than like 917 F. Okay, wait a second. Can we do fade and anim dot get clip? Dang it. Okay, we can't get the fade anim clip animation clip. Let's do clip dot get. Yes, okay, there we go. Okay, that's actually what we need. We're going to need a reference. So we're going to need a public array of animation clip. And here this is going to be the fade clips. So now under this, fade clips 0. Oh, come on. What? You can't even play if you're given an animation clip. What is that? Okay, basically, the 0 is equal to the fade in and 1 is equal to the fade out. Let's do it like that. So we're going to do, here we'll do fade clips. This is fade out, so 1 dot length. There we go. We do the same. Actually, no, we don't need to do that. Just fade clips. This is fading in, so 0 dot length. I am stupid because it's supposed to be the other way. We're going to do fade clips dot length. No, not that one. We're going to get 0. There we go. And here we'll do again fade clips 1 dot length. Just making sure fade out is 1. All right. Now we just need to properly remember this. So under our game manager, we have our fade clips 2. We have our fade in and our fade out. There we go. Let's go ahead and test it. What was that? What? Okay. What? Okay. What is this? Seriously, what is this? It should fade out. What is, okay, what is that? Let me go ahead and replace these things. Let me put them back in because I have no idea what the heck that is. I'm gonna make these transitions and just pretend like they have something. And oh, so you do need to include the transit. Okay, fine. And if I'm not mistaken, if we return to the title screen and confirm fade, hello. I'm not sure how to feel about that. I guess I'll shorten the transition duration. Actually, let me see. Let me get rid of that and see what happens. Okay, I do not know what's happening if it's just the, okay, it might just be that I might need to test it in the build because I'm not sure if it's just the editor. So I'll go ahead and test it out first like that. So let me build. Let me also make sure that my mic is not muted. There we go. Made with Unity. So fade in, turn the title screen, confirm. Okay, it's really just like that. That is not good. So we're gonna get out. Yeah, that's not good. Let's just say that's not good. No good at all. Fade clips one. We're gonna destroy it after that amount of time. Maybe we don't exactly want to have it. We're gonna go ahead and instead we'll have it load like a very like 1/10 of a second earlier. Dot length. Let's see how that works. Because yeah, let's face it, this is a bit of an awkward. I'm gonna go do that. Oh, that worked pretty interestingly. Let me make sure that's let me make sure of it that it doesn't flash or anything. Nothing fancy, you know. All right, so yeah, that's fine. So yeah, I think we pretty much kind of fixed everything. And we can go ahead and move the paused menu back up because kind of just sitting there. Move you back up. There we go. So now in a sense, we actually need to make the, you know, the, we need to make the animation. We need to make the title page. because basically, yeah, we basically did everything except the title page. We have 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and make let's make a new scene. This one is going to be the title page. And let's go over to our build settings. We have our title page and we have our graph scene. So that's how we're going to do it. And well, we figured out our fading and fading out scene. We just now need to, pretty much we now need to figure out some things. We need to figure out some things. So I'm going to go ahead and move this to the very bottom actually, because we're going to move it to the very bottom. And then we also want to, of course, the counterpart is public void start program. Basically, all we need to do is make our little fade thing. Okay, when we fade out, let me actually make this a private function because it's kind of excessive. So we're going to have a private void load. It's going to be called wait load scene. And this one is going to be called load scene. In here, it's going to be a private void. All we need to do is take in a float, and this is going to be load after seconds, and then we have an int the scene index. And well, all we need to do here is under our, the confirm exit, we're going to, instead of doing this, we do under load scene, we do fade out, and of course we need to do our start coroutine. This one will basically, we're just going to copy paste this thing. However, it's going to be wait load scene. And of course, to simplify that code, we're just going to do load scene. However, I'm going to copy. Okay, before we do that, we're going to go ahead and, before we get rid of that, we're going to do load scene. But we're going to actually copy these little two components right here. So let me go ahead and do that. And of course, now we have to do load after seconds. And of course, we have to pass in our scene index here. There we go. So when we start start program, we instead do load scene. Again, I should probably get this one. However, it's going to be this. I'm not sure if I should make a constant, a private constant, because let's face it, this one is actually probably going to be needed. I don't know. Well, I'll go ahead and I'll just leave it as is. And when we start program, we do this. All right, so, okay, I want to do a switch. I'm not sure if this is a thing, but I'm going to do application dot get. Let's see. What is playing? What's loaded level? Get act. What? where's the get active scene? The get active. Get active. No, what the heck? Application dot. Go to level. Oh, scene manager. Okay, scene manager. Scene manager dot get active scene. What? What? Okay, wait, what does this exactly return? It gets the active scene, but what does that mean? 0? Case scene manager dot case scene. What? Okay. Case scene manager dot get get scene by build index. We're gonna do 0. Break. Are you kidding me? What? Okay, fine. We're going to do if statements because switches need constant values. I was just about to scream. I was just about to be a little annoyed if scene get active scene is equal to this. Did I just? Oh, not scene. This is scene manager. If it's equal to this, then we're gonna do this. Else, if do this. If it's this case, we're just gonna fade in. All we do is fade in. Otherwise, this one is load splash show splash screen. There we go. We're gonna do that. So yeah, we kind of still have a bit of things to do, but we have to make sure that this works, of course. So we're gonna go ahead and test that out right now. Okay, so right now it does that. So, but to go ahead and test if it actually really does that, so I'm going to do a load. I'm going to do a debug.log showing. It's going to be showing splash. There we go. And let's go to our title page. Actually, wait a second. We first need to make the game manager a static. Save and let me okay, let me go back to our build settings and I'm gonna get rid let me delete all of these stuff. And let's go ahead and delete the title page. Create a new, let's go back. Don't save. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and create a new scene. This is gonna be we're gonna try this again. This is gonna be the title page. Hopefully now it has the we're going to copy this and just paste it exactly. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, let me go ahead now and get this. Okay, it doesn't do anything if, okay, we're going to take this guy and let's go ahead and go to our build settings and go to our title screen and then we have our graph scene like that. And let's go ahead and test it out. So showing splash, go to our graph scene, should fade in. Fade in. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it works exactly as we need it to. And yeah, we basically know that it works. Now let's go ahead and actually make our title page a bit more nice. So we're gonna have to create some UI. Let's go ahead and make a panel. Now with canvas, we're going to need to set this to not a constant bit. We're going to scale with screen size, and our reference resolution is going to be the 12. Is it 1280 by 720? I think that's what it was. Let me go back and check, because yeah, this is what I had to do to make sure that it made things correct. So this is matched with our height. Let's go back to our canvas. It's basically exactly the same. Okay, so with that, I think we're ready to do stuff. So under our canvas, we have our panel. This one is going to contain all of our information, all the stuff that we need. And well, first off, we need to we need to actually show the title of the game. So obviously, we're going to go ahead and do that. This one is going to be a shortest path solver. Actually, it's kind of more than a shortest path solver in a sense. Let's just see. Let's call it Graph 3D shortest path solver. Graph 3D. It sounds like a very generic name. Whoa. Okay, whatever. I don't care. Anyways, let's go ahead and actually change the skybox to be black. Or actually a solid color, just make it black like that. And under this, we have our Graph 3D shortest path. Well, obviously that is very, 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 very generic, and we're gonna want to make that completely white. We're gonna want to make it very large, so that way we can actually have people see it. So let's make this to 90. Our Graph 3D shortest path solver. Now, obviously, we don't want to set this to that. We're gonna just set it to none, and we can even completely remove the image component altogether. So let's go ahead and see what it looks like. Yeah, okay, so with that, let's go ahead and make ourselves a button. Inside of this button, we want to do a bit of customizing to this button because obviously it's ugly as heck. We're gonna take that and we want to go ahead, and this one is going to be our start button, and we have like 2 minutes left. Yeah, 2 minutes left. And under this button will say start. We're just gonna say start. We also need our Calibri. And we're gonna go ahead and make it the same. We're gonna make it white, like we did with before. This one's gonna be a black highlighted color. Still going to be rather dark, and a press color, yeah, we're going to make it like that. And then, actually, let's make it completely white. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what it looks like. Okay, yeah, that's fun. Now, obviously, we need to make it look a little bit better than that. We're going to have our panel. We're going to get rid of the raycast target, and we also want to give it the panel, obviously, because let's face it, doesn't look very nice if you don't have it like that. Anyway, and let's go ahead and make the start button a lot larger, like really huge. And we also need to make sure that the text is also just as huge. So we're going to go ahead and make it like 50. Actually, let me go ahead and make the normal color just a slight bit transparent, because I want something to be, I want there to be like stuff playing in the background. And of course, I'm just going to make it like that. So let's put it like to the bottom. And I also want to have a button called for instructions. Yeah, I actually need to do that. I also need to add that to the instructions to the what is it? I need to add the instructions to our friend, our graph scene. So yeah, with that, we are actually kind of out of time, but I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up just a bit here. So this one is going to be instructions. And of course, maybe at the top corner, we want to have this one's going to be it's going to be the instructions. And of course, we want this to be a little bit, we want this one to just be a more small, maybe like half the size. Okay, the start button, I want the height to be exactly 100. So we're going to do the same thing, but this one will be 50. It will be half the height, but we don't want, of course, the text to be, we want the text to be like not half, but let's do 35. I think that's fine. And we're going to put it just kind of right under it. And with that, we also want to get rid of navigation. Go away, navigation. Nobody likes you. All right, there we go. Take care of that. The last thing that we need to do, the instructions button. The last thing that we need to do is add our exit button. So I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and copy this guy. We're going to go call this the exit button. And instead, I'm going to make this an X like that. We want to put it in the top right corner. So we're going to go ahead and do it like, no, not like that. We're going to go ahead and take this guy and put him in the top right corner. But of course, we need to make sure that we basically need to make sure that the width is basically I'm going to take it as 64. That's a little too big to me. I'm going to make it a 32 by 32. And the text is going to be it's going to be kind of small. Let's make it 32 as well. And then we, of course, need to put it to the top right. Let's just see what it looks like. Yeah, rather generic stuff, but it looks pretty cool if you ask me. So yeah, let's go ahead and with that, I would like to going with 3 minutes of whatever. That's not like too bad as long as I don't go like 20 minutes or something. So all I want to do now is to basically add the functionality to these buttons. So we want to basically get we want to get our game manager right here. And obviously this one is going to do our game manager exit program. That one's the most basic one. The start button currently doesn't have anything, but we'll take our game manager and we'll go ahead and give it the start program. And the instructions button, we currently don't have anything for it, but I probably will make a script specifically for the instructions button. It's kind of funny, but okay. Well, let's go ahead and see. Object reference not set. What? Okay, I should probably, instead of that, we should probably make a public transform the fade canvas. So instead of this, we're going to do the fade canvas because that's actually rather important. So let me fix that in our fade canvas. So over here, we'll take our canvas, do it like that. And of course, I would like to actually I could probably get rid of the main canvas right here. I'll do that. And then just making one last change. Okay, let's save. And then over here, we want to go to our game manager.
we need to make sure that we take the canvas here and set it to be so. So let's go ahead and build. And once we test this, we'll go ahead and end things off because I mean, I'm still not done with the program. I still want to do one last overkill kind of thing. And so yeah, we have our basic thing. Let's test our exit button. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and build. Again, that was rather anticlimactic, but let's go ahead, yeah. So right now, everything looks beautiful to me. I love it. I love how it looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and play. So over here we have our start and we have our instruction. So we can press the instructions, but obviously that doesn't do anything. We can press start and we load up something, and we load up a file. Load a file and we can start. So now let's go ahead and see if we can return to the title screen. We can press confirm. And yeah, it works. I'm pretty proud of it. Now, just one last thing. Very last thing. I want to just add a little panel right here. I'm gonna completely expand it. Just because I really would like to make sure that if in fact, we're gonna make this a black. However, this one is going to be the title. This is going to be the title panel. We also need to make sure that this one is instead like that. This one is actually going to be the program title. Graph 3D. Graph 3D. I'm not sure if I want to call this the program. I'm just going to keep it like that for now. And if anything, yeah, because shortest path. So anything else? Should I add an outline to it? I'm not sure if I should. It looks a little. Let me go ahead and see if I can. Let's see what happens if I add the panel. It's 7, and 3, 7. It's okay. 1. Okay, I'm not going to go over. I'm not going to go over 10 minutes. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to go over 10 minutes. Let's see what it looks like. Let me go ahead and build it instead because I can't really tell what it looks like. Build. All right, play. And lastly, let's see what it looks like. Graph 3, I guess it looks fine. Looks fine. Everything looks very beautiful if you ask me. Question the look of these buttons. I might as well give it the the good old outline. And yeah, so we basically kind of got almost everything. We kind of got we got pretty much the stuff that we needed to done. We're gonna go ahead. We basically gave the exit button. We also got the stuff. We got the title page. We fixed we basically did everything that we need to do. But I have to head off now, so I'm gonna be doing some stuff. Work. Because we all have lives. Let's face it. All right, so let me go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and head out. So that's really about it for now. So thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed.